With only 1 week remaining until Rebound, we welcome you tonight to the 51st edition of ACL Millennium. I'm Bradley James at your service for this evening, and here tonight we have quite the jam-packed card going into next week's cross-braided event, I should be saying. Apologies for that. But here tonight we have a blockbuster card. We will be seeing Alex versus Vamp finally blowing off their hatred against each other right here tonight. And also we will be seeing Yuno Gasai versus Korra. And in the main event tonight, Kenshin and Deku take on Triple M. All this and much, much more tonight on Millennium. And we are starting it off with Lioness action, as one half of the Jet Set Grinders in Gum faces off against Yukiko in your opening contest, ladies and gentlemen. And for those of you who don't know, the Jet Set Grinders were part of the Mystery Siamese to the Lioness division all the way back in Heroes Paradise. So these two, Gum and Cube from Shibuya-cho, right here tonight, have another chance because they faced off and beat the androids back at ACL's SRW Heroes Paradise 2. And not only that, but Cube also in a losing effort faced off against Ellie Williams back at the draft. But tonight, Gum could be looking to get them a win in the solo realm right here tonight, as she faces off against someone who, in her own right, realistically, has been needing a little bit of a win herself in Yukiko. But how will they fare? How will she fare in this solo match tonight in your opening contest of the evening? And you talk about women. You talk about women who really do need a little bit of comeuppance given recent events as of late. Yukiko Amagi will be facing off against Satsuki Kiryuin at Rebound, ladies and gentlemen. After their confrontation back a few weeks ago, it was confirmed that these two will meet at Rebound in one-on-one action. And tonight, you have to imagine, Satsuki Kiryuin has to be looking in the back. She has to be thinking to herself, this is the woman I'm going to be facing off against. So I need to be looking at this and I need to be preparing myself, because this could realistically be what I face off against in 1 week's time. And this is the thing. We haven't seen Satsuki in action ever since that first millennium of the season. And this could be where she finally gets to see, it firsthand, in a sense, the physical experience of Yukiko in action. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest of the evening, Gum versus Yukiko, and it is underway. And Yukiko not wasting any time, but Gum breaking out of it almost as soon as she did it. She breaks out of it almost immediately, but Yukiko not wasting any time, going for that backbreaker over the knee. Just bending her back over that knee. But Yukiko biding her time, focusing her effort. But no, Gum in a little bit of a bad way at this point. Yukiko is not wasting any time with taking her out in such a short manner as this. But Gum trying to fight back as much as possible here. However much but Gum is still trying to fight back as much as she possibly can at this point. But no, Yukiko fighting and just waiting at every possible opportunity. And no, wait a minute, no, Gum mistimed it. But she is still trying to pull out all the stops. And wait a minute. Oh my god! Gum, girl, you can't be doing that type of thing. You cannot be doing that type of thing. You're gonna hurt yourself. Like, it's not worth hurting yourself this early on in the match, all just to prove a point. But no, Gum shoving Yukiko back into the ring. Shoving her back into the ring. And they're still trying. They are still getting back into the ring. But Yukiko finally taking the hint. Finally taking the hint as the referee counts to 7. Gum, backbreaker into that neckbreaker. Now Gum trying to take advantage, but no! Yukiko denies it. Now continuing to focus on it, putting the knee right into the back, digging right into the back and giving her that crossface. Oh! But Gum with a forearm and wave it. Twisting scissors kick and oh! Whisper in the wind right there by Gum. And no! Springboard moonsault denied. Springboard moonsault denied, and no! Kicking right into the chest right there. Arm drag denied. And now, Gum sending Yukiko over to the ropes now. Wait a minute. Is she setting her up and sending her up to the top rope? Elevated twisting neck breaker right there. Right there by Gum, and now wave it. Going for the all grind. Going for the all around right there at the top of the rope, but Gum was denied. And now Yukiko taking advantage. Clipped wings. Clipped wings. 1, 2. Now, Yukiko, even though she didn't get the 2 count right there, she's still taking advantage of the situation. She is still taking advantage of the predicament that she is still at the top. Now Yukiko up top. Yukiko looking at no! Elbow drop denied. Elbow drop denied. And now, Gum ramming her shoulders right into the corner now. And now kneeing Yukiko's face right into submission. And now, oh! Twisting scissors kick right there. Now Yukiko eyeing down at Gum and wait a minute. Hurricane Rana! Hurricane Rana right there by Yukiko onto Gum. And Yukiko just taunting away. Oh, the combination right there by Yukiko and drop kicking her down right. Drop kicking Gum down right there. And now Yukiko once again eyeing down, but no, Gum ain't allowing it. Gum ain't allowing it. And wait a minute, no! Oh! Tripping her down just like that. No, Gum still fighting back with everything that she has. Fighting back with every bit that she has and ramming Yukiko's head into the corner. But no! Yukiko denying it right there. And now oh! Bulldog from the back right there. Stomping her down and wave it. No, forearm. Forearm denied. Now Gum trying to mount some level of a comeback right here. Trying to mount some level of that comeback right there. No! Oh! Yukiko didn't expect that. And wait a minute. Gum, you seriously need to stop doing that. Gum taking too many unnecessary risks right there, and it could possibly cost her there. Oh! Forearm right to the back of the head, but no, Gum reversing it. And oh, Pele kick hits the target. And now, Gum going up top. Might be trying to go for that all around at the top of the rope again. but will it be able to hit this time around? Will she be able to hit the all-round? No! All-round denied. No. Yukiko doesn't want it to end like that. She knows exactly how she wants it to end, and wants it to be on her terms. Gum's still fighting back with everything that she has. Everything in her heart, her soul, her body. It's screaming out in pain, but she still wants to keep it going. And now wait a minute, Yukiko setting her up and ow! Ooh. Bending her back just like that, bending it like Beckham as one might call it. And yet Yukiko setting her up. Could she be about to go for clipped wings for a second time in the match? Clipped wings hits the target. And as much damage as we've seen to that back already. Oh no, she ain't done. She ain't done. She's going for the double. She's going for the back-to-back right there. Blooming Flame! 1, 2, 3! And Yukiko pulling out one heck of a victory right here tonight in your opening contest. And the thing is with this, Gum pulled out all the stops. Well, not necessarily all the stops, but pulled out all the stops necessary for a match like this against Yukiko. And yet it still wasn't enough to take her down, but Yukiko didn't even need that much effort, and she was able to take Gum down a peg. But still, in your opening contest of the evening, Yukiko proves that she is prepared for Sasuke Kiryuin. And if I'm the Queen of Hanoji right now, I'd be preparing for next week.
Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes, sir. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for you to get into the character. You hit or lose or hit or win, I'm only asking you. Either you beat him or you beat him like an amateur. Either you drive or you get driven like a passenger. The fight's around the corner, so pick the one you want to. Represent your way, go head to head with your opponent. Feel it in the air, tension is electric. The glory's imminent, this is something epic. At least for one of you, so what you gonna do? When your enemy is standing right in front of you, are you gonna lose, or are you gonna prove to everyone that never thought you win that you can rule? Cause everything is in your hands, you control it. And everything that is the past, it is over. This is now, this is everything that is. So you better make the right pick. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I heard your little message loud and clear last week, Outlaw. And I'll be honest, not impressed. And I don't mean that to say that I'm not impressed by what you've done the last year. Because at this point, doing that is almost like denying that we aren't in the darkest period of this company. But you keep on trying to poke the wrong people in the wrong way, and you really don't think it's not going to come and bite back onto you? Seems like you thought wrong. So, if you want to come and beat down more of our heroes, and threaten the safety of this brand, you're gonna have to go through me before you can get to anyone else. And guess what? You're gonna have a perfect chance to do that next week. Since Pegasus and I reached a deal and he granted me a match with you for Rebound, Spike, and considering it was just 4 months ago when I was blindsided by that traitor and Rock Howard. I'm going to make sure that I beat you down in revenge. Not just for what happened that night, but to rewrite the injustice that was the 4th Grand Slam, when I beat you within an inch of your life at Rebound.
And Squall definitely not in a good mood, and he's definitely looking for a little bit of revenge at Rebound as he faces off against Spike Spiegel one-on-one. And oh boy, is it going to be fun to see that piece of absolute garbage gets what's coming to him finally. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we go on to our second match of the evening. And this one is a very anticipated match between both of these men because much like the match between Squall Leonheart and Spike Spiegel, this does have quite the history behind it, because it was thanks to this man coming into the ring right now, Vamp, that the man that's about to come out to the ring was not able to be a part of the Grand Slam and not able to be a part of Team ACL, which inadvertently meant that Team ACL fell at the Grand Slam. Nevertheless, however, the man that's coming out to the ring right now, Alex, the militant street fighter, right here tonight has a chance to right that wrong, and he's ready and willing to take down this traitorous vampire that defected to Spiral and screwed us all over. Because if there's anyone who has been sick to death of getting screwed over, it would definitely be this man right now. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, second match of the night, all ready and ready to go. And this one is a big horse fight, and it's ready to go right now. And Alex, not wasting any time whatsoever, not wasting any time whatsoever. And oh god, Vamp catching him, and oh, right there, with that, breaking him over his knee just like that. Just like that. Oh! Continuing the assault right there. Both of these men going right for it straight out the gate just like that. And belly to belly suplex right there by Alex. And taunting a little bit out to the crowd. Just getting a bit of the grandstanding and hot dogging in. Oh! But it's for good measure as well. It's for good measure as he's getting a vicious beat down in onto Vamp right here tonight. And he's continuing to unleash a whole host of anger right there onto Vamp in your second contest of this evening. Now kneeing and putting the knee right to the back and giving him a crossface for good measure, but no, Vamp breaking out of it. Oh no, about to break it out, and oh! Alex ain't allowing it for 1 minute. He thought he was gonna get a crucifix power bomb that quick into the match, and he's looking for a third strike early. Oh! We're only 3 minutes in and he's already got a third strike. But he ain't done just yet. It's not over simply because he's got the third strike in. He still wants to inflict a whole host of pain onto Vamp. And I feel like Vamp feels the same way, because this match is still continuing. Oof. Oof. Alex, I know you don't like him. But that is a little bit much, don't you think? Who am I kidding? I'm not going to deny it. Kick his ass! Kick his ass! Militant slam right there. Militant slam right there onto Vamp, and an uppercut right there onto Alex as well. And a belly-to-belly suplex for good measure as well. And Vamp taunting and biding his time just like that. Getting to his back and wait. Oh! Going for those vicious clotheslines right there onto Alex, and diving with that clothesline as well. And working on the arm slowly but surely working on that arm. And now with that headlock just like that. Working slowly but surely. And Vamp continuing to just torque that head. To just torque that head continue to try and work the head, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't learned that you never start with the head. You never start with the head, and for good reason as well. Ref, get down there. 1. Only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. Alex is still holding on strong. Continuing it in. Oh, wait a minute. Vamp picking him up and over the knee, onto the side again. And now, going for it. Is he about to hit it? Is he actually about to hit the crucifix power bomb? Oh my God, he hit it near the ropes. He hit it near the ropes. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. Continuing with those elbows. Continuing those elbows right there. And now. No! Knee denied. Knee denied right there. And Alex taunting at Vamp. He's taunting at Vamp. He's saying, you still want some? You still want it? And Vamp, the absolute coward, trying to walk away out this match. He's saying he's had enough, and it's only just been a few minutes into the match. And Alex, he's going after him. He's saying, not like this. You're still getting this whipping. And honestly, I don't blame him whatsoever. I'd still want to kick his ass as well. And he's shoving him right back to the ring. This is not how the match is going to end in Alex's book. He ain't allowing it. He's getting into the ring. And now, making damn sure that Vamp gets back into the ring to get this match continued on. But Alex continuing to assault him just like that. And now Vamp, like the absolute coward he is, has gotten the beat down, has gotten Alex down on the outside. But Alex is still getting back in. He's still getting into this match. And now, snap suplex. Snap suplex right there on to Vamp. And now, wait a minute. Elevated. No! No, Vamp not allowing it. And now about to set him up again for yet another crucifix power bomb. Oh, God. And that might be it. That might be it for Alex. It's unfortunate to say this. It might be done and dusted. 1, 2. And Alex still kicks out. Alex still kicks out. Vamp citing the absolute frustration now, going through the frustration, and he's still trying to wear Alex down, but Alex isn't going down without a fight, and Vamp is busted open. Militant slam, and he hit him off the ropes for good measure as well. And Alex, he's still ready and raring to go. He's going for those lariats, striking with each and every single lariat he has in his body. And now, picking up Vamp and looking for it, looking for that elevated DDT. But of course, we all know Alex, that ain't gonna cut it. He ain't letting it slide with that. Third strike! Third strike, is that it? 2, 3! And Alex delivering a masterclass beatdown to Vamp tonight on Millennium. He gave him not 1, not 2, but 3 levels of a beatdown right here tonight. He gave him 3 levels of it. And there's the second one as he hit that militant slam off the ropes. But of course he wasn't done. He had to hit 2 third strikes for good measure as well. And with that second third strike, Alex walks out the victor here tonight. You can definitely tell that Alex he needed a win like this after the humiliation of being absolutely decimated before the Grand Slam, and then having the audacity to be beaten down when he was trying to defend this company back at the Grand Slam. But tonight, Alex finally gets a bit of a second win here tonight. And as you can tell, these fans, as well as myself, appreciate that a lot. Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen. What a second match of our evening here tonight. To put it bluntly, that was Schadenfreude in action right here tonight. And as Alex and Vamp both leave the ring right here and now, seems as though we're about to get set for our next match of the evening. And it's our second bout of Lioness action right here tonight. As before she faces off against Mami Tomoe next week, Korra looks to face off against Yuno Gasai. The crazed, lunatic, psychopathic leader of Ultimate Yandere here tonight will be facing off against our current Lioness Champion, and someone who in many people's eyes is definitely eyeing off one hell of a victory in the coming months, given everything that's going on in her current streak, as it were. And tonight could be yet another big time win for Korra. But you have to imagine, if Yuno Gasai is able to get a win over her here tonight, what exactly does that mean for someone like Yuno Gasai if she gets a win over the current Lioness Champion? But here comes a gal, our current leader of the Lioness division, who has a big week ahead of her next week, as she will be defending her Lioness Championship, possibly not once, but possibly twice. If she beats Mami Tomoe next week, she will defend that title at the Prestige Fest. And with rumors floating around she may be a part of the main card of Prestige as well, Lord only knows what's going to be happening for the Avatar in the coming weeks here, both in ACL and in the Virtual Wrestling United scene. But of course, she has a tough opponent in Yuno Gasai, who looks ready and raring to go. And Korra herself is looking ready, and our third match is underway. And Korra and Yuno meeting in the middle. Korra sending Yuno right into that corner now. Looking to make an absolute statement clear. Getting a punch in right there onto Yuno. Looking to brace her up. Well and good. And a lariat right there. Ripcord lariat right there. And a no! Gut wrench suplex right there denied. And Yuno going right for those strikes. Going for those with those strikes right into the body, and now rearing right into Korra, kneeing her right into the corner right there. And now scooping her up, and no, Korra reversing it now. Kneeing at the back now, and now dragging Yuno into the center of the ring, and oh wait a minute. And oh boy! That's gotta hurt! That has gotta hurt, but no! Yuno not allowing it. And the knee denied right there. And Korra taunting out to the crowd and a little bit of showboating right there. And oh, and a big boot right there, right onto Yuno Gasai. And now, Yuno. Oh! Yuno could be in a spot of trouble right there. Korra being sent into the corner, but no! Yuno denying it. Yuno denying it. And now dragging Yuno away from the ropes now. And oh! Stump pulling her arm right off. A good play on the part of Korra trying to wear her down, knowing her repertoire at this point, knowing the repertoire of Yuno Gasai at this point, and knowing full well that if she wears down, if she manages to wear down those arms, it could be big. One! Only a 1 count! Only a 1 count right there by Yuno. Clothesline right into the corner. Setting her up. No! No, denied right there. And now these two going back to back on each other right now. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. No. Setting her up for a bit. A little bit of Dr. Teeth right there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Arm drag right there. Reversing it right there onto Yuno. And now Korra throwing Yuno right out to the outside, just like that. And now setting Yuno, and now setting herself down, looking to bring Yuno right back into the ring now. And now, oh, throwing her right back down, picking her up just to throw her right back down. But Yuno trying to fight back, but Yuno getting denied right there. And bending leg drop right there by Korra. And she's begging for more. She's begging for more out of Yuno at this point. But Yuno is saying, this is it. This is me bringing out everything. And vertical suplex right from the outside. A beautiful vertical suplex right there by Yuno Gasai. And I'm dragging her again. I'm dragging her again. And now getting more of the assault in. Chopping her, but no. Punching her right in the face. Right in the face! Now stomping away, and now Yuno getting frustrated, directing her frustrations over to the crowd, working the head, working that head well and good right there. And another air-bending leg drop, another air-bending leg drop, and now continuing to land those elbows, one after the other, right there onto Yuno. And now, Irish whipping into the corner now. And Korra playing a little bit of mind games with her a little bit. And now, Irish whipping her right to the ropes again. What on earth does Korra have in store? What on earth does she have in store now? Vertical suplexing Yuno. Wait a minute. Oh! Now chopping her again. And now, oh! No, knee denied. Knee denied again. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, backbreaker right onto the knee. Right onto the knee. And now Irish whipping her into the corner. And oh! Back. Right onto the back. Onto the back. And now both of these, and now wait a minute, Yuno setting Korra up. Oh, vertical suplexing her down, just like that. Vertical suplexing her just like that. And oh no, Yuno continuing to wear Korra out. Does she have a clutches of love? And this could be it for Korra if she's not careful. because she's about to get hit with a little bit of the clutches of love right there by Yuno Gasai. Korra doesn't have much leg room right there to break out of it. She needs to power out of it and breaking out of it. Oh, and a punch right to the head. Breaks it out just for the Avatar, just like that. And now, Korra sending Yuno into the corner, but no, not allowing it. Not allowing it one bit, but no. Reversing it by Yuno. Reversing it by Yuno again. And setting her up and Irish whipping into the corner. And Yuno and Korra continuing to go back and forth on each other. But this is where this may be the breaking point for one of these women at this point. Korra hasn't even remotely broken out any of her big repertoire right there. But that could be about to change. Oh! Death Valley Driver. And it looks like she's going into another Death Valley Driver. And it's just like that for good measure. The double Death Valley Driver combination right there on to Yuno. And you have to imagine Korra is not done yet. But Yuno catches her just like that, flipping her over. Just like that. And now ripping at the wrist just like that. Oh! Torquing that arm just like that. Torquing that arm. And now, Yuno going up top. Yuno going up top. No! Meteora denied. And that may cost her a fair bit. Korra sending Yuno into the corner. But no, Yuno denying it. Yuno denying it. And now working that arm. Working at that arm just like that. And now Irish whipping Korra into the ropes. And flipping her over again. Now, oh no! Reversing it just like that. And Korra sending Yuno into the ropes now. But Yuno continuing to break out of it. Continuing. Oh, and a spear. And a spear into the current Lioness Champion. And Yuno being run into the ropes like that. And now, Korra Irish whipping her into the ropes again. What on earth is Korra really trying to do at this point? That is the million-dollar question that I feel like we're all trying to figure out with the Avatar, given this match right now. And, the knee right to the gut. Picking her up. Trying to get that leg room, and a third air bending leg drop. And Korra, no! Yuno not allowing it. Korra being sent into the ropes, and and the knee denied again. And wait a minute, no, she was going for Earth Shatter, but no, 1, 2. A sudden roll-up denied right there. And Yuno trying to get it again, but no. Korra gets the rope. She gets the rope. And rapid fire knees right to the head. Those vicious rapid fire knees right to that skull. And once again. No, wait a minute. Flipping her over again. And this match has just gone back and forth between both of these women at this point. And just Korra just continuing to try and wear down at Yuno at this point. Hey, wait, what the hell? Hey, what? The ref's down! Ref's down! Oh god, there's Junko Enoshima! There's Junko Enoshima again! We saw her last in the Grand Slam, and now she's back here again! And now Junko realizing the ref's back up, making a beeline out the ring right now. And Yuno's getting back in. Yuno is getting back into the ring now. What the hell? What the hell just happened there? And oh god, knee to the heads, knee to the heads, knee to the heads. Oh no, this ain't looking good for Korra at this point. This ain't looking good for Korra at this point. And Yuno taking advantage of the help from Junko right there. And now, oh no. There's only been a few times where getting exposed turnbuckle is good or bad. But when it comes to people like Yuno Gasai, it's all, oh god, it's all bad. Now Yuno setting Korra up to the top. And this isn't about to be good if I know what's coming. Oh god, no, she has a defense in two. She has a defense in a week. Oh god, this ain't, oh my god! Top rope brainbuster right onto an exposed turnbuckle. 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ, what a macabre way to end the match, and oh god, let's see this again. The top of her cranium landed on that exposed turnbuckle. The top of her skull, and she was damn near concussed with that. And with help from Junko and Oshima, Yuno Gasai gets a win over the current Lioness Champion. One would think that would put her in major contention for the Lioness title next up. But given the kind of circumstances, it's a bit uncertain as to what is going to be going on with the Lioness Championship going forward. All I can say with this regarding that is that there is going to be major implications for this in one way or another. And there's Junko and Oshima, but wait a minute! There's Ryugu! There's Ryugu again. We haven't seen her since the Grand Slam either. And she's going for the Hinamizawa syndrome right there onto Junko. Giving Junko a little bit of a taste of her own medicine. She's telling Korra to make a beeline out the ring. And she's sending a clear message to both Yuno Gasai as Yuno is just looking on. You have to imagine that this has to be a big message.
Hey! Don't think you can let one loss like that distract you this close to the event. You know better than that.
Why do you care about me getting a single loss all of a sudden? Are you trying to mentor me? Because I hate to break it to you, but that ship has sailed a long time ago.
Not what I meant or what I intended. What I mean is that I don't want you thinking you can lose that before I get my hands on you at the Prestige Festival. I've managed to convince that new girl running things to make it an Iron Woman match and make it the main event of our block.
Wow! I didn't think you were that obsessed with facing me, that you would be desperate enough to make it that serious, Yang.
That's the thing. I'm not obsessed. I just want to make sure that if we're gonna go at it again, that I want to have no excuses when I end your little dominant streak at the Prestige Festival, Avatar, and you have no reason to say you lost other than Yang was the better woman. So yeah, I don't want you losing to Mommy, because you're going to lose to me instead, understood, Avatar?
We'll see about that. I think what you forget is that I was close to beating you one-on-one a year ago. So I can't wait to pin you over and over again to drive the point as to really runs this division home. So after I've dealt with the Witch Hunter next week, I'll happily deal with you later on, Firecracker.
And you can definitely tell there's a lot of unfinished business between Korra and Yang. So of course, Yang is definitely wanting to make sure that Korra takes that title to the Prestige Fest. Because if it's Mami that takes it, she has no real reason to give it her all. But if it's Yang, but considering that 30-woman Iron Man, considering that 30-minute Iron Woman match will be the main event of our Prestige block, regardless of who the Lioness Champion is, I think we're all rooting for Korra to walk out with the belt. But of course, that's next week. As we are getting set right now, it is now time for, as they say, your main event of the evening, which is a tag team match between the men who will be facing off against each other next week for that Millennium Championship. Midoriya and Kenshin facing off against Jax and Barrett Wallace of Triple M. And as you can see, and as you can hear, the Manslayer comes. And he is prepared as always to give it his all in your main event tonight. As he eyes down the ring and eyes down the man that he will be facing off against to take that Millennium Championship off 1 week from just over a week from today. You have to wonder, is Kenshin gonna be able to cooperate with Midoriya going into that match next week? Especially given that tonight he has a lot to deal with and a lot to work with in terms of trying to keep his focus onto next week. But getting the win tonight is always important. You have to imagine that this is going to be important for both of them right here tonight. And here comes two men who have been on a big tear through the tag team scene over the last 5 years. Jax Briggs, Barrett Wallace, Triple M right here tonight. Being drafted to Millennium just shortly last season. Tonight, they will be getting their first chance at a major match this early on into the season. And you have to imagine that this is going to be big for both of these men in this match right here tonight, especially given the implications of this. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, your main event of Millennium 51, and it's a tag team match. Midoriya and Barrett starting it off right here tonight, and Barrett outclassing Midoriya from the word go, overpowering Midoriya from the word go. When it's a case like Barrett, he can't exactly outpower him this early on in the match, but he can definitely outfast him. And he can outmaneuver him, and he can outrun him using that athleticism that he has in his predicament. And Midoriya may be wanting to take advantage of that because Barrett is beating him down this quickly within an inch of his life right here. But Midoriya taking advantage. No! Thrust kick denied. And Barrett setting up for a running power slam. Only a one count. Only a one count on Midoriya this soon into the match. That alone has to be a bad omen for Midoriya and Kenshin in this match. And this right here, shoving him right into the corner, but Midoriya still trying to more or less just trying to survive against Barrett in the opening moments. And now Barrett trying to get the tag to Jax, and now Irish whipping, getting Irish whipped, and now making the tag. Midoriya making the tag to Kenshin, and now and a big boot right there onto Barrett, and now while it's still maybe a bit of an overclass right there, you have to wonder if it's going to be a little bit more of an equal footing right here now that they're... Oh! And now Jax getting tagged in now, and Kenshin bringing it with his all right there. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, flipping him over. No! Tripping him down right there on to the mat. And now dragging Jax over to the ropes now. And the feat of strength lifting him up and then flinging him onto the ropes. Flinging him on to the ropes. And oh, that double stomp. And now, instead of going for that combination kick and oof! Oof! Slapping him right in the face! Slapping him right in the face! And trying to go for that slap again and oh! Punching him instead! Punching him right in the face! And now Jax picking up Kenshin, but no! Kenshin getting out of it! Now slapping him and trying to get those beatdowns right there, but no! Kenshin reversing out of it, maneuvering out of it, and oh! Running knee right to the head. 1, 2. Only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. Now the flip over slam. Just as Kenshin gets the tag to Midoriya. And Midoriya really ain't doing so hard right now, but he's trying his damnedest. The kid has heart, the kid has spunk, and that may come to bite him in the ass if he's not careful. And now, wait a minute. Oh, God. 1 vicious punch right to the gut, but Midoriya still powering out of it nonetheless. What on earth is he setting up? Could he really be about to set it up right onto Barrett this closer to the match? Detroit smash! 1. Only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. After a Detroit smash with a 1 count. And Barrett going back to the well now. Going back to the well with those elbows right to the chest. And torquing the body and the head, wearing him down bit by bit. And now, wait a minute, going for a little bit of a sunset flip. Right there, compacting the Avalanche Soldier right there onto the mat. Now, oh, the shoulder block tackle. A shoulder block tackle just like that. And now, oh, the back and forth between both of these men. Oh, God, bear hug. Bear hug right there by Barrett right there onto Midoriya. Midoriya's chest is just getting squished and compacted right there with that bear hug. But he's still managing to try and break out of it. Now Irish whipping him right into the corner, making the tag right there to Kenshin. Oh, the double and the double shoulder block tackle just like that. But no, Barrett breaks out of it again and going for a bear hug right there onto Kenshin. Bear hug onto Kenshin now. Kenshin getting squeezed as well like he's a big ball, like he's a big orange, but no! Breaking out of it again. Barrett not wasting any time, going right back to the assault. And now, Kenshin setting him up for a vertical soup, but no! Barrett breaks out of it. And now this could be bad right there. Kenshin is being set up. Oh no, this could be the end. Metal bomb! The metal bomb right there. Right there by Triple M. And wait a minute. Tiger suplex. 1, 2. Midoriya breaks it up with a Tiger suplex. And now Kenshin focusing his efforts. Barrett making a beeline out the ring at the ref's discretion now. And now Kenshin eyeing down and now going for those lariats right there onto Jackson, sweeping the leg down. Picking him up now. Picking Jax up and now ramming knee again. Getting a ramming knee right onto Jax, just like that. And now working that leg again. And now sending him on. And a big old knee right into the head. And now sending him down again. Sending Kenshin down again. And now Jax, he could be looking for the gotcha grab slam. And he's setting him up over his shoulders. Setting him up. Gotcha grab slam. 1. Midoriya breaking it up. But Barrett making damn sure that Midoriya's out of the picture entirely. Kenshin being picked up, but no, Jawbreaker denied. Jawbreaker setting him up over his shoulders and a huge feat. No! Jax reverses it into a DDT. We almost had a mercy killing just like that. Sweeping the leg. And now Kenshin making the tag. And now tells our world all over the world with that Hurricane Rana. Now Midoriya trying his best to survive as best as possible, but no. Getting picked up for a deadlift powerbomb. Deadlift powerbomb right there by Jax. And now wait a minute. No! Mistimed assault right there. And now Jax could be having Midoriya put into a big state of trouble right there. And now wait a minute. Oh God! Jax manhandling Midoriya. But Midoriya still trying its damnedest to try and keep himself alive. But Kenshin making the tag to Midoriya. Making that tag to Midoriya. Ref is still out. But Kenshin still trying his damnedest and now going for another Tiger suplex. The ref still trying to make heads or tails, and the ref saying that no! And he's saying Midoriya's needing to get out right there. And no! Punching him just like that. Jax getting a punch right to the skull. And now Kenshin. Jesus Christ with that back suplex. And getting the run up and a ramming knee right to the head. And now Kenshin punching out Barrett Wallace for good measure. And now sizing up Jax. Sizing him up. Could we be about to see it? Here it is. Mercy killing, and we have a bleeder on Jax. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. And with a big time victory tonight, you have to imagine that Midoriya and Kenshin Himura definitely have a big win under their belt tonight. And this, for all intents and purposes, is a big win for both of these men going into Rebound and going into their match next week. And as they look into each other's eyes tonight, they know for a damn fact that even though they shake hands right now as partners, will they still be looking on at each other as as a bit of friendly competition going into next week? Or is it all business going into next week? It looks as though Kenshin's about to leave the ring now, but Midoriya's looking over. And he's trying to get his attention again. But what's going on in the middle of the ring there?
Hey, Kenshin! Before you go, I need to say something. I know that next week we're facing off against each other, and I know what you're like when it comes to this. But I'll be honest, even if the belt is on the line, even if we are going to be going to war next week, I don't want any ill feelings because, well, I respect you, Kenshin. And even if one of us loses, be it you or me, I want you to know that I think it shouldn't be taken so seriously. Especially right now. So, what do you say, Manslayer? No hard feelings?
And it looks as though Midoriya is wanting to try and get on the right page with Kenshin going into their match next week. Kenshin's eyeing down at Midoriya now. Is he going to reciprocate the idea? Wait a minute! Kenshin's lifting him up on high! And wait a minute! Mercy killing! Mercy killing right there to Midoriya. And I think the message is clear for Midoriya. Next week, Kenshin is all business. And he's coming for that Millennium title at Rebound.